Everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the Stream. It's great to see you, Nugget the Squirrel Lord. How you doing today? How is your day treating you? How are things going on your end? Guys, we're gonna be doing some more Symphonia. We went a little longer last night than intended, and we left off on a rather good place, if you don't mind me saying. Hold on a second, I need to turn on the light in my room, it's dark. Okay, I'm back. Wasn't too long, was I? I got myself some cafe to keep myself awake. That doesn't work. that I will not say that one ever again. Because that does not work. That does not. That is oof. Oof. That's an oof right there. So yeah, we had to turn off the mod for a Secamundo as it was causing black screens on the anime cutscenes. I hope this is not foreshadowing to what's to come. But we're gonna get into Symphonia, correct the resolution back to 4K because the game looks significantly better in 4K than it does elsewhere. If the game would register in 4K, please and thank you. Where is it? Resolution. There we go. Okay. 4K'd? What? Oh, the game just crashed. The game just crashed. That is the first time I've seen it crash. Holy crap. The game just crashed. Nugget, how's your day going so far? How's your Friday? Any plans for today? Also, are we getting tired of this OP yet? Because I'm kind of getting tired of this OP. I'm starting to get tired of this OP. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually sunny here. Oh, summer is coming. Summer is coming. Okay, cool. Now we need to shrink it. Here, there we go. There we go. Okay, load in the game. And go to the live screen. Again, need to shrink it. Oh, that was a perfect place to pause too. Okay. And then turn on the volume for the game. Summer can go away? Wait, what? Really? You're not a fan of Summer? This is an outrage. Those who are banished returning without permission. The child failed atrociously in the end, and it's the end of the world. Well, he certainly hasn't changed. And on top of that, people we thought were elves were actually half-elves. I bet you were the ones who led the Science here to attack the village. What did you say? Mayor, he's only a child. It doesn't matter if he's a child. He's a half-elf. I've heard enough from you. Now listen. It's true that Genus and the professor and Genus are half-elves, but so what? They are good half-elves just as they're bad humans. Sorry, I had to put that in. Humph. What does a kid know? You were raised by a dwarf. It's no wonder you caused the Chosen to fail her journey. And you even brought us a bunch of dirty prisoners back here. It's intolerable how much pain you've caused to the good humans of this village. What? That's enough. You're just complaining about everything. Does any part of you besides your mouth even work? Wow. You tell him, Chocolat. Chocolat. Yeah, you tell him. I've had all I can handle about this chump. You criticize and attack people for their birth and upbringing, things they cannot change. It is you who are not human. Okay, Mayor Dingus. What? We have an arrangement with the Zions. I have a duty to protect this village. Isn't that right? Say something. Genus is the smartest person in the village. He even knows his fractalizations that you don't know. The professor is scary when she's angry, but we know the answer when she's happy too. Lloyd isn't any good at school, but he's the strongest in the village. He saved me when I was attacked by monsters. Colette, she's always falling down and stuff, but she never cries. She doesn't even cry when it hurts. Colette has really grown up. Everyone. Rain. Shut up! You children, go away! Those children understand the truth much better than you. Who do you think you are? It's not just you. Everyone shoved all the responsibility on the Chosen and Lloyd and the others. And what have you done? You haven't done anything. We are powerless. Yes, but even powerless, we can aid the Chosen and our companions when they return exhausted to this village. Mayor, your words are so shallow that even a child can see through them. You say that you're powerless and force everything onto the Chosen. But when push comes to shove, you turn and blame her? That's just too much. For Cesis is dead. There are no more restrictions upon this village. We will take the Chosen and companions and the people from the ranch. And Mayor, We're not gonna let you say a word about it. Yeah! Everyone, are you sure? I'm a half-elf, remember? But you were raised in this village. And Lloyd is like a member of this village too. Thank you, everyone.
Fine, do as you want.
I must apologize too.
What?
You saved me, and yet I couldn't bring myself to accept it. I heard that the ranch to Grandma, you were kind to Grandpa. Thank you. Thank you, Chocolat. I'll always remember Marble for the rest of my life. Let's talk to Mayor Dingus. Suck it, Mayor Dingus. Professor, what is it? No, it's nothing. Just... No, never mind. Perhaps this village has some hope left for it after all. I was really looking forward to you chewing out the mayor. I'm not stupid enough to waste my time lecturing pigs. Oh boy! Oh boy! Well, my apologies. Damn. Right? Gosh! Tell me how you really feel, Raid! I'm just making sure everyone is up to date. She's an absolute savage. When has Ray not been a savage? Colette! Are you alright now? Yes, I think. I'm sorry for making everyone worry. I've accepted a request from Phaedra and Frank to escort the chosen to your father's house. Dad's house? Why? Grandmother said that the dwarves know most about Crucius crystals. I see. Yeah, they probably do. Then I'll go with you. I should visit Dad and everyone once in a while. Yes, you do that. After I deliver the chosen, I will return the Crucius. What about Sheena? I requested a message be sent. She should rejoin you soon. Gotcha. Now let's head back to Dad's place. Cursed Sword of Nebulum. It gives me the chills just looking at it. It's really admirable of Lee's mission to collect those and seal these. What's wrong, Professor? There's a disturbing sound. Can't you hear it? No, I don't hear anything. If Colette can't hear it, it must be your imagination. Suppose you're right. It must be my ears. Was a little different from the other 5 Grand Cardinals. He was the Zion hero who killed every member of a group of humans that were leading a massacre of half-elves. A hero. It is said that he was full of knightly virtue, kind to his companions, and a fierce god of death to his enemies. From a human point of view, he's a horrible villain, but to half-elves, he must have been a true hero. Yes, That is why war is so tragic. To win means to make victims your opponent and give birth to hatred. If Orcesis had been born in a world where we accepted each other, we might have been able to get along. Yes, perhaps so.
Lloyd!
Dad, how have you been? Were you affected by the earthquake?
This area is on top of hard bedrock. Everything is fine.
Dirk, we are here by the request of Colette's family. They wish for you to help her.
I'm afraid even if Crucius crystals are an evolved form of X-Sphere, I still don't know the first thing about them. It'd be a better idea to ask a dwarf over in that Tethayala place.
Oh, so even you don't know anything about these?
I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. At least stay here for the night to get some rest.
I must politely decline.
Ah, all right.
Wait, are you really going back to Crucius?
I am an angel of Crucius.
Then why didn't you follow Yggdrasil's orders to leave the Great Seed alone?
I had my reasons, that's all. But as a result, Martel was not lost. That goes along with Yggdrasil's wishes.
It's true then. You really are our enemy.
If you consider Crucius and the Desians to be your enemy, then
I don't want to think of you as an enemy.
Why the sudden change of heart?
It's not that I've forgiven you, or that I like you or anything. But unlike the other Desians, you abandoned neither the Great Seed nor this world. I just thought it's weird to think of you as an enemy.
You've grown up.
Huh?
The Lloyd at the beginning of this journey would have thought of all angels as his enemies, the same way humans and elves hate half-elves.
I never saw this cutscene.
And half-elves hate everyone else.
You think so? Was I like that?
Everyone has difficulty accepting those who are different. It's easier when you believe that you live in a world where the Desians are pure evil. The Chosen saves the world, and humans are all right and good. In fact, you joined the Chosen's journey believing that.
Yeah, that's true. But I can't forgive what the Desians and the Crucius have done. What they're doing is just revenge for what was done to them, right? That's just going to breed more hatred.
Yes. The fact that you are able to see that now shows that you've grown up. The strength to believe in what you see and not be swayed by the opinion of others. The ability to understand and sympathize for those you despise. The courage to look at things with an open heart. You have all those traits within you.
Colette is always saying, why can't everyone get along?
That sounds like something that a Chosen would say.
But I don't think everyone has to get along with each other. It's okay to dislike people. There will always be people who make you mad, but I do think we need to accept each other's rights to be here. I think it's okay for you to be here too.
No, I cannot join your journey, for I still have something I must take care of.
Well, what do you have to take care of? Is that why you've been wandering around Tethayala this whole time?
Lloyd.
What?
If you want to save the Chosen, you should research the records from the ancient Karlon War. Remember the words of the unicorn at Lake Umasi.
Wait, why are you with Crucius when you're a human? What is he trying to do?
I never saw that stuff, that dialogue before. Not in my years of playing this game.
Hey, wasn't that Kratos just now?
Sheena! Yeah, he returned to Crucius.
I see. So he really is our enemy.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome back.
Thanks. Thank goodness we stopped the giant tree.
Yeah.
Out we go.
This area resembles Ozette.
Yeah. This entire area is surrounded by a forest.
Lloyd, I heard about Chocolat.
And about Marble?
Yes, and other things as well. Were you hurt by Chocolat's hatred towards you?
Well, yeah. It's definitely painful when someone hates you. Even if I deserved it.
I see.
But I'm going to do everything I can to make up for it. Even if I don't ever make up for it completely.
Even if she never forgives you?
Whether or not you're forgiven isn't important. It's the effort that matters. At least, that's what I think.
Sheena. Considering what's gonna happen now, you should talk with the others.
This whole time, Colette hid her suffering deep in her heart, and always kept a smile on her face.
Yeah, and once again, I failed to notice.
She is a courageous girl. It takes tremendous strength to smile no matter how dire the situation.
Colette hides her suffering too much. It's okay for her to let her true feelings show.
She knows the power that words possess.
Power of words?
Your will manifests itself in the words you speak, whether they be curses or words of joy. The soul...
I get it. Okay, and I'm gonna say it out loud right now. I will save Colette and both worlds.
Lloyd being a shonen protagonist.
The problem is what to do now. We need to know how the two worlds were forced apart before we can figure out a way to save them.
How the worlds were forced apart. I wonder about that too. I also want to know why Yggdrasil split the world in two.
Don't you think it was to protect the Great Seed? To protect Martel?
But because the worlds were pulled apart, that phase thing got shifted. And the Great Seed became unstable, right? And that's not really protecting her. That's more like putting her in danger.
Lloyd, you manage to say something intelligent every now and then. You're absolutely right.
Every now and then? Jeez, that's harsh.
The who, why, and how. That's what we need to know.
Right now, all we know is who.
Zelos!
I bet you lived a crappy, hard life so far, huh?
Huh?
Gee, you sure know how to cheer someone up, don't you?
Well, don't worry about it too much. So now what? Aren't you at your wit's end right about now?
Why do you say that?
The giant tree, which we thought was all good, goes nuts. Our cute little Colette comes down with some funky cold. It's just human nature to start getting tired of it all.
I'm never gonna give up. If I quit, I'll never be able to face all the people who've suffered because of what I've done. So I'm gonna fight to the very end.
Hot-headed and stubborn as hell. Well, but I guess that's what I dig about you.
Okay, up we go. Genus.
Lloyd, I feel like I'm starting to hate humans more and more.
I'm sorry, Genus.
You don't have to apologize, Lloyd. I like you, as well as the people of Eastalia. It's just that when I think about how there are lots of people who think just like the mayor...
I remember a lesson where the professor said that words exist in order for people to understand one another.
What do you do about people who don't want to understand?
Genus.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you. Lloyd?
I'm sorry.
I remember... What do you do?
Genus.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to take it out on you. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. Colette.
Lloyd, I'm sorry. I'm being a burden to you again, aren't I?
What are you talking about? You're the one that's suffering. Stop.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna save you, so just hang in there for a little while longer.
Thank you, Lloyd. Lloyd.
What?
Oh, thank...
Okay, are we just... Do I talk to Sheena now? Who do I talk to? Do I talk to my dad? So what are we gonna do now? Let's go see Altessa for Colette. Yes, regardless of whether or not we trust Kratos' words, we'd better return to Tetheala for now. Can we trust him though? We don't have any other leads. All we can do is keep going. Let's see here. Sword of Swords. Is it my fault? Do you mean Colette? If I hadn't made that key, Chris, Colette wouldn't have wound up like this. And instead, she would have no heart. No, if you hadn't saved her, Colette would have been killed by Crucius as a tool for Martel's resurrection. Well, that's true, but I don't want there to be any more sacrifices. I don't want anyone to suffer. That way of thinking is not wrong. But you must deal with the frustration of the fact that sometimes you are forced to make a choice. Lloyd, take responsibility for your choices. You're too harsh, Professor. The reason I say such harsh things is because I believe that you will overcome them. You are strong, Lloyd. Aww. Time to head to Tetheala. She's absolutely savage. She's also absolutely correct. Rain is ironically the wise sage of the group. Hence, oh, I get it, because their last name is Sage.
You're back. Here in Tetheala. Then the world must be... Actually... I see. So that's what caused the massive earthquake the other day.
Was there damage on this side too?
It seems that the other regions were not greatly affected, but...
There were landslides and falling rocks in the area. And because of that, Mythos was... Hey, Mythos! What happened? You're hurt! It's okay. I'm fine now. Did you see the boulders outside? The other day, there was a massive earthquake. A boulder fell toward me. Mythos saved me, but was hurt instead. I see. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah. And that's really impressive, the way you protected Tabitha like that, Mythos. You saved us before, too. You're a really nice guy. Not really. Mythos is a kind person. Yeah! He helped us find Rain when she disappeared, too! You're awesome, Mythos! Thank you. Nice guy, huh?
Regarding Colette's illness, it's most likely chronic Angelus Crystallis inofficium.
Chronic Angelus.
Rejection of the crystal is said to occur in 1 out of every 1,000,000 people. But I've heard that knowledge of the cure was lost long ago. It would, if you could find records, perhaps the ancient war, then perhaps...
So it all comes back to the ancient war. But where do we find records of it?
There's an archive building in Cybac that is dedicated to the history of Mythos.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I've heard about that. Oh yes, I do know about that. An archive building. I wonder if it will be of any use. If you like, I can show you around there. Yeah, that'd be great! You just want to go with Mythos.
Why is he in the speedo all of a sudden? It was a mistake!
Well, I guess an archive building will be safe enough. Sure, let's go together. Let's get him out of that costume. Shall we? You sure about that? Yes! $100%. We ate through those.
Materials pertaining to Mythos and his companions are on display in this area. Hey, take a look at this. What's up? One of Mythos' companions was afflicted with a disease that crystallized the body. That sounds the same as Colette. Colette's sick? Yeah, a little. What happened to that person? It seems it was cured. Then there's a way to cure it. Then there's a way to cure it, just as Altessa said. I hope the technique hasn't been lost. So, what's the cure? It says a unicorn saved the maiden. Is that the unicorn horn that we got from Lake Umasi?
You mean the one that Rain used learn new healing arts?
If so, then we already know those healing arts can't help Colette. I wonder if the unicorn itself is necessary. Now that you mention it, the unicorn did say he lived for healing Martel's sickness, or something like that. It's just like Kratos said. Remember the unicorn's words. I wonder who Kratos really is.
What are you talking about? He's a traitor. What are you gonna do if you trust him and you wind up regretting it?
I trust Kratos. Yeah. Lloyd, you're strong. You think so? You can trust someone who's betrayed you once. That's amazing. He feels special. His eyes don't feel hostile when he looks at me. I envy you, Lloyd. I wish I could have been more like you. Oh no, you don't want that. If you become like Lloyd, you turn into an idiot. Hey, Genus! Yeah, I really envy you. But how can we find more information on the Karlan War? I've heard that the royal family has compiled and stored most of the materials concerning Mythos and the Karlan War.
During the Karlan War, Mythos did have various interactions with the rulers.
So, it's Pngtuber then. But the Pope will be breathing down our necks. It's dangerous. We don't have the luxury of complaining about that now. Yeah, we'll head for Pngtuber, but you should go back, Mythos. Anyway, we'll take Mythos back and... It's fine, I can go by myself. But it's fine. Don't you need to hurry? And you're going to be infiltrating the castle, right? So be careful. Yeah, okay. Let's go! Do they really all believe him?
To Pngtuber. Hey, Vinitas, how are you doing? I'm doing good. We just started playing some Symphonia. How might you be?
Huh? Zelos is talking to a little girl. Maybe she's lost. What do you know? He has some good points after all.
Hey, you two.
I'm surprised. I didn't expect you to like children. What were you two talking about with her? What else? You know how much of a romantic I am. I promised her that we'd be reunited by destiny 15 years from now. You're the biggest idiot I've ever known! Ow! Why is she so mad all of a sudden? Gee, I wonder why. Maybe you should try looking inward for the answer.
I came here for a hot take, and a hot take I shall give. Oh no!
What are you giving, Zeto? What's the hot take?
I always kill those.
Hush! This is the money. Yep, it's all here. How long before the king is dead? Probably another month or so with this poison. Takes a while. I've been told it makes it look like he died from illness. It's slow, but he'll die for sure. Tell his Imperial Eminence, the Pope, to wait just a little longer.
I agree! I want to kill him too!
I see. I knew there was something wrong with normally healthy king got sick. What are we gonna do, Lloyd? Isn't it obvious? If we save the king, he'll be in our debt. Let's go. Why can't they just say that they'll save him? Who's there? It's the Chosen! Damn it, Zelos! What? It's you, Varley. Damn, I can't have people knowing about the assassination. Die here! Be quiet! I won't forgive you.
Why can't we fight him?
You gotta be kidding. I'm going to die here? Gonna die here like that damned Alicia? Don't insult Alicia. So he was the link between the Pope, Rodial, and the 5 Grand Cardinals. The Pope is connected to Kuchinawa as well. The X-rays in Tetheala passed from Varley to Rodial, and the experiments related to Crucius crystals were passed from Rodial to Varley, and ultimately, the Pope. The Pope probably asked them to assassinate the king in exchange for his cooperation. Insolence! All right. Let's get to the Pope. Finally accomplished my goals so many years. What will you do now? For the sake of Lloyd and the others who aided me in my revenge. For the Alicia's sake as well, I shall assist what meager ways I can to eliminate Crucius. Yes. Defeating Varley does not mean everything is over. In fact, it may just be the beginning. Beginning? A new beginning, for the sake of turning our eyes from the past and towards the future.
I'm still hated by it. Are you a big fan of this game, Zato?
I never heard of Colette's illness before. Yes, it's only briefly mentioned in Mythos' records. I wonder if any other Chosen who embarked on the journey of regeneration encountered the same disease. Among the Chosen who died along the way, there may have been some who suffered from it. Chosen is always the one who suffers. We must do what we can to save that innocent girl.
You're still hated by it? The fact that you off Zelos, which I am not going to inquire about because of spoilers. Okay, let's see here. Let's go have a little chit chat with the Pope. I want to fight though.
You're late.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
What are you people doing here?
We have something we want to ask you. You're poisoning His Majesty, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're certainly a stubborn little liar.
Is there an antidote? I don't know anything.
Don't move. Let's have you drink this poison. It doesn't take effect immediately anyway.
Oh, all right. It's in the drawer in the desk.
Here it is. I have something I wanted to ask you too. Why did you try to have Kate executed? She's your daughter!
Shut up! What do you know about it?
Yeah, I don't know, so that's why I'm asking. Are you stupid or something? You have a half-elven daughter. Why would you take the initiative in creating rules to oppress half-elves?
When I was young, I also thought the oppression of half-elves was wrong.
Then why? The church exists to offer salvation to all, does it not?
Are you capable of understanding the terror of growing older, while your child, who supposedly shares your blood, does not?
That's such a shallow way of... That's such a selfish way of thinking things. Holy crap. Wouldn't you want your kid to have a long and healthy life? Hi, I'm dying before my child does, so I hate them. Excuse you? Give me a second. That's not Kate's fault. That's just the kind of species half-elves are.
Yes, and that is exactly why they are shunned. I understand the feeling of those who persecute.
Such a selfish man.
Because my daughter is a half-elf, she terrifies me. I just called the guards. If the Chosen dies here, the church will be mine, in both name and reality. Will the Church of Martel last without the Chosen? We have Celeste.
So you did intend to drag my sister into this, you pathetic old geezer.
It's your fault! Why is a worthless and irresponsible man like you the Chosen? If it weren't for you, no one would have interfered with my half-elven banishment project.
Why do humans treat us so this way?
Those who are different must be eliminated.
Shut up! It doesn't matter if you're a half-elf, a human, or whatever! No matter who you are, what you are, once you're born into this world, you have the right to live. Don't move! Hey, he's gonna get away! I'll take care of him. Exactly! Damn, he got away! Chosen, I'm sorry, please prepare yourself. An angel has come down from heaven! The second coming is spiritual. Look, your heretical deeds have brought an emissary of Crucius. Huh? Chosen one, but then this must really be... Yes, she is an angel of death and destruction. Spiritual has been returned. Please forgive us, oh great angel. What should I do? Hey, what's going on? Don't worry, just follow my lead. Oh, holy angel, how shall we deal with these creatures? Colette, so you're gonna kill them? But... Hey, Silverwolf, how you doing? It's okay, just say it like you're in command. Die! Please forgive us! Holy One,
Please spare their lives in my name. I will defeat those who oppose you, and once again act as the chosen to spread the teachings of Martel. Please, say you'll forgive them.
Okay. I shall forgive you.
Did you hear that? The angel has recognized the chosen as the true holy will of the church.
Oh, it's just wholesome too. It's just too wholesome. Agreed. Not the greatest. Sorry to hear that, Wolf.
Leave once and capture my enemies, the Pope and his private soldiers, the Papal Knights. Yes, sir. Revoke the wanted status of Chosen and his companions at once. Yes, sir. Everyone, do as the Chosen commands.
Wow, everyone did what you said, Zelos.
We were saved by the legend of Spiritua.
Is that related to Spiritua, the Chosen of Silverant?
Beats me. If you want to know the details, go read some books in the church or something.
Anyway, Spiritua is famous for saving the king by killing a Chosen, tried to dispose of the...
Anyway, Spiritua is famous for saving the Chosen by killing a king who tried to dispose of the Chosen.
What kind of like what's going on now. Does this mean that they won't be chasing us anymore?
The church should be fine now. Anyway, what's left is His Majesty. We need to let him know that he's been poisoned.
Wait.
Princess, please let us see His Majesty.
I don't know anything about the return of Spiritua, but my father is sick. My father only wanted to protect Tethe'ala.
We know. Are you aware that His Majesty has been poisoned by the Pope?
That can't be.
It's true. The Pope has run away upon being investigated for it.
We must hurry and neutralize the poison. Please move.
It looks like this definitely is the antidote. Oh.
Father!
What? It looks like he regained consciousness. Your Majesty, do you recognize me? The traitor Zenos. Have you come to kill me? No, Syl saved you! Traitor, yes. That does suit me. Anyway, we're set up by the Pope. We have no intention of harming Tethe'ala.
Even if the ruling family were to doubt him, the church soldiers and the citizens will certainly side with Zelos the Chosen. We have the return of Spiritua with us, after all.
What do you want?
We want to see the documents concerning the hero mythos and the Karlon War that are maintained by the royal family.
They are stored in the archive, the second floor. Do what you want with them. Do not show yourselves in front of me again. I am tired. I want nothing more to do with the church and the powerless struggles.
You're just being selfish.
It's all right, kid. Then, Your Majesty, we shall see ourselves out.
Okay. To the records, which should be here, right? Nope. Wrong way. Wrong way too. It must be over here.
All right, let's start looking through the books.
Hey, number 13th, how you doing?
it's no use. I can't believe we searched through all of this and still haven't found it. Are there any other books? I'm not going to give up.
There has to be a way. I'm doing great. It's great to see you again, by the way, 13th.
Lloyd, thank you. But it's okay. You can stop. This is angelic language. No, they're ancient elven letters. Wait, this must be it.
I certainly didn't expect to find the book that way.
Colette's clumsiness has truly been blessed. Professor, what does it say? Wait. In order to prevent the erosion of the Crucius Crystal, a mana fragment and zircon are fused into Boltzmann's technique to create a rune crest. Fibers from the mana leaf herb, when placed in the crest, protect against the crystallization caused by the illness. Then the rest is just theory. So in other words, we need a mana fragment zircon and a unicorn horn, right? And a mana leaf herb. Then we make something called a rune crest. And attaching that to a key crest will suppress the crystal's activity. Who's going to make that?
Well, a dwarf, I guess.
What is happening to Colette's body? It says it's called Chronic Angelus Crystallis Inofficium, just like Altessa's diagnosis. It's an illness that causes the entire body to become a Crucius crystal.
Are we in a Final Fantasy series? Are we in the Nova Crystallis franchise all of a sudden?
Okay, now we have some hope. But there's not much time. It sees the epidermal crystallization begins within a few months, and final stages disease cause the body to completely crystallize. The internal organs start to crystallize once the epidermis has crystallized, and then finally, the subject dies. I suppose there's no point in trying to mince words. Yes, exactly.
Never played that game? Yes, you have. You probably have, at least. You've at least probably heard about it. Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 15? Yeah, 15.
Then let's hurry. Cute girls deserve to live long. What are the materials?
My company once handled zircon. If we go to the main Lazarino building, we should be able to find information on it and where it's stored.
Mana leaf herb is in Heimdall. The Elven village? Yes. I think I've heard the name of that plant before, when I was a child.
But the people of Heimdall forbid anyone that is not an elf to enter the village.
Why?
Fair. I just kind of assumed based on your name. Apologies.
It seems there has been trouble between them and humans long time ago.
These days, no one enters without a permit from the Tethyala king.
I wonder if the king will give us a permit.
Who knows? He doesn't seem to want to see me. We could try asking Princess Hilda.
Then, assuming we can get the mana leaf herb, what about the mana fragment? What is it anyway? Beats me. In the scriptures of the Church of Martel, there's a passage that says, the colossal mana of the great motherland, Darius Karlon, rained down upon the earth in fragments, giving birth to all things. So it's Darius Karlon? There's no proof, but that's the enemy's main base. Let's do that later. First, we'll go either to Heimdall or the Lazarino Company in Altamira.